Howdy folks, I am Becky with Enduring Finances. Welcome to my channel. Today we are breaking down all of the individual dividends that I earned from my stock portfolio that I manage personally for February of 2024. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So looking at my portfolio, we jumped up from $33,200-ish to just over $33,800 for a gain of $607.31, or 1.83% gain this last month, bringing the total gain for the year to $711, or 2.15%. And we can just see barely any movement here as far as portfolio goes, which is a good thing. Any forward upward movement is good in my book. Let's go ahead and see how my strategy of reinvesting my dividends impacts my portfolio. Alright, so we can see the breakdown that I had for last month at the end of January, and where I wanted to focus in real estate and utilities, and then where my current breakdown is as far as the different sectors and how my money is balanced in them. We can see that we finally had those dividends that we were cut last month are showing up finally in that. Overall, I think we're doing okay. We did see a little bit of our total dividend yield go down because of that, primarily in that real estate sector. But we're going to pick that back up and just keep on rolling and keep on improving and keep on reinvesting. As far as what I purchased this month, I've purchased two different shares. One is in real estate sector, ticker symbol O, for $53 even on that share. And then one stock in the utility sector, ticker symbol D, for $44.02. So we spent just shy of $100 reinvesting back into my portfolio, and that's where we're seeing these numbers trickle down and how that affects my portfolio on the board. But speaking of that, let's go ahead and dive into my dividends and see how we did overall as far as dividend yield. We can see that we came in about half the dividends that we earned last month. We earned $76.83, bringing our total dividend yield to this year to $225.46. Most of that is because we did have that bonus dividend from Costco last month, so that's going to impact that weight as well. But we are doing good. Happy to see any dividends that we get in. And let's go ahead and break down all the individual dividends that made up the $76.83. Alright, so dividend number one coming out on the 1st of February is ticker symbol GIS, which is General Mills, for $5.31. I own 9 shares of the stock, and we are up exactly 3% in this position for a gain of about $16.75. Dividend number two coming in again on the 1st of February is ticker symbol T, which is AT&T, for $10.82. We own 39 shares of the stock, and we are down for a loss of $471, or about 41.7% overall. Dividend number three coming in on the 2nd of February is ticker symbol BK, which is the Bank New York Mellon Corporation, for $2.10. I own 5 shares of the stock, and we are up almost 32% in this position. Dividend number four coming in on the 6th of February is ticker symbol BNDX, which is the Vanguard Total International Bond ETF, for 26 cents. I have 3 shares of this, and we are down 4.7% for a loss of just over $7.20. Dividend number 5 coming in on the 9th of February is ticker symbol AXP, which is the American Express Company. We earned $4.20 from the 7 shares that I own, and we are up a whopping 74.9% in this position for a gain of just shy of $660. Dividend number 6 coming in on the 15th of February is ticker symbol AAPL, which is Apple, for $3.84. I own 16 shares of this stock, and we are up over $1,134 for a gain of about 64.5% overall. And this is the biggest company in my portfolio, coming in at 8.55%. And on average, the companies inside my portfolio are going to be on average about 1.5% of my portfolio makeup. So it is a big one there. Dividend number 7 coming in on the 15th of February is ticker symbol ABBV, for $1.55. I own 1 share, and I am up $68.47 in this position for a gain of just under 64% overall. And they went ahead and increased their dividend from $1.48 a share to $1.55 a share, so a 7-cent increase there. Dividend number 8 coming in again on the 15th of February is ticker symbol KMI, which is Kinder Morgan for $1.98. I own 7 shares of the stock, and we are up almost 29.5% in this position. Dividend number 9 coming in on the 15th of February is Triple N, ticker symbol NNN, for $6.78. I own 12 shares of the stock, and we are up just shy of $10 in this position for a gain of 2.1% overall. Dividend number 10 coming in again on the 15th of February is ticker symbol O, which is the Realty Income Corporation, a company that we reinvested money into. We earned $2.05 in dividends, and we now own 9 shares of the stock. Our average purchase price for those shares is now $62.95 a piece, and we're down about $98 in this position for a loss of about 17.2% overall. Dividend number 11 coming in on the 15th of February is ticker symbol OHI, which is Omega Healthcare Investors Incorporated. We earned $16.08 off of the 24 shares that I own, and this was the largest dividend that I earned this month. We are up exactly 4% in this position as well. And then dividend number 12 coming in on the 15th of February is ticker symbol OKE for $4.95. I own 5 shares of the stock, and we are up exactly 61% in this position for a gain of over $142. And this company went ahead and increased their dividend from 95.5 cents to 99 cents. So a few cents increase there. Happy to see it. Any increase is good in my book. Dividend number 13 coming in for the last dividend earned on the 15th of February is ticker symbol STAG, which is Stag Industrial, for 49 cents. I own 4 shares of the stock, and we are up 2.7% in this position for a gain of about $3.90. And this company also increased their dividend from about 12 2/10 of a penny to about 12 33 cents of a penny. I don't know how to say it. You know how to read it, hopefully, and that's how much it increased. Like this much. But we'll take it. Dividend number 14 coming in on the 16th of February is ticker symbol CS. COST for Costco Wholesale for $3.06. I own 3 shares of the stock, and we are up over 100% in this position for a gain of $1,118.90. Woo woo. And they come in about 6.6% of my entire portfolio. I think this is one of the 2nd or 3rd or 4th biggest companies in my portfolio underneath Apple. Moving on, dividend number 15 coming in on the 21st of February is ticker symbol WRK, which is the restaurant company, for 91 cents. I own 3 shares of the stock, and we're up almost $19 in this position for a gain about 16.3% overall. Dividend number 16 coming in on the 23rd of February is ticker symbol RY, which is the Royal Bank of Canada. As it is a Canadian company, we are seeing that Canadian tax come out, courtesy of my brokerage account Ally. So we took home $2.60 in dividends from the 3 shares of stock that I own, and we were up $45.30 in this position. Dividend number 17 coming in on the 23rd of February is ticker symbol SIRI, which is Sirius XM Holdings, for 16 cents. I own 10 shares of this stock, and we are down about 23% in this position for a loss of about $13.18. Dividend number 18 coming in on the 26th of February is ticker symbol ESC, which is the Ellington Financial Incorporated. We made $8.25 off the 55 shares that I own, and we are down exactly $374 for a loss of about 37.5% overall. But it looks like they kind of figured out their dividend. They've been going through some transitions, so I'm still holding on to them and waiting to see what happens. And then dividend number 19, the last dividend that we earned this month, came in on the 29th of February from another monthly dividend payer, company that pays out monthly, which ticker symbol LTC. I made $1.90 for the 10 shares that I continue to hold, and we are down $60.66 for a loss of about 16.2% overall. But that wraps up all of the 19 individual dividends that I earned this month. Not too shabby there. I'm glad to see that EFC, ticker symbol EFC, kind of rebalanced their dividend payout. I was a little nervous off of that, and we are doing strong. So let's go ahead and jump in and see how all these individual dividends and all the portfolio fluctuations that we've seen impact the statistics of my portfolio and the goals that I've set for myself. Alright, so as far as the statistics, my favorite part of this, we can see that my dividend yield did jump down about 0.1%, going to 3.73% overall. We saw the average dividend yield per year drop down to $1,247.79. Per month, it dropped down under $104. We're sitting at $103.98. Per week, on average, we were earning $24. And per day, we are jumping back down to $3.42 on average. And then and our average dividend yield per hour is about 14 2/10. And we're still making that same amount of 0.2 of a penny or whatever per minute. And then if we were to compare our dividend yield on average to a 40-hour work week, we would be making 60 cents an hour on passive income. And we can see that this year has kind of been up and down, and that's okay because a lot of these companies are going to continue to increase their dividends, and we will keep rebalancing and reinvesting, and we will hopefully see this go back up to where we were, close to $106 a month and close to $3.50 a day. But that wraps up the statistics. Let's jump into my goals. Alright, so we can see the current status of my portfolio, the value, the total dividends that I've earned this year, the average dividend yield per month and per day. And then my goals that I set for myself for this year was to earn $1,400 in dividends, or, over $225 with that. I wanted my portfolio to reach a value of $34,000, and we're about $200 away from that. It totally depends on just how the market goes. I wanted to reach $110 in dividend monthly average earning. We dropped down below 105, so that'll be a tough one to counteract and correct that. And then also with that, earn $3.60 a day on average in dividends. We dropped down below that $3.45 a day just because we had a massive cut from one of my biggest dividend yield companies. Still don't know what I'm doing with it. I think my idea is I might cut part of the shares that I own, sell them off, and take it to balance out my taxes. Not for this year, but for next year. And take a loss there and just kind of see how it goes, but I haven't worked it all out yet. So more to come on that in the next couple of months. And I'm happy to see that our portfolio value is continuing to increase, and we are still being able to maintain a pretty good average as far as the dividend yield, sitting between 3.5% and 4%. So I don't think we've dropped below that 3.5 mark. So I'm very happy to see that, and I plan to continue to rebalance and reinvest and just keep on pushing forward slowly and surely with this portfolio. Hopefully you guys also had a great month and earned quite a bit of money in dividends or, off the market. So I'm going to wrap things up here, and I will check in with you next time. Bye, guys.